Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
49ers.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. 2nd and 13. Going deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Oh, there's our third.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah. Let me try to see if I can download.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25.
Brought down by
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This shit always confuses me. How do I download Warzone? Bro, how do you... Try to download it.
They run the option on 2nd down. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. With these run-pass options, we often talk about quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Nice.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands
first time moving up,
and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Nice.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The last one got a hoop.
Defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
54, zebra. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get that flag back. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Whoever would have paid the most was nuts.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Imagine paying the same price for a smaller room.
27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to
I
do
can't
against
follow.
those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I can't find the war zone thing, so.
13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
So you're not moving him with Ryan, you're moving him with somebody else? I know he's sick. Bro, part of the top team. Oh, wow.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
So, nigga, who about to pay the ring when you move out?
After that loss of 2.
He not making you pay rent?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Fuck me.
But it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
Niggas is invisible. That's crazy.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about how
What's this nigga doing?
and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Hey, Killer, Italy or Switzerland?
Really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Italy, easy.
Definitely not been there for him here in the first half. I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
I'm not gonna catch that rush again. That rush again at 9 in the morning. Oh, hell no.
He's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 7 out of
Niggas always want to run the fucking ball, nigga. You are a bitch.
You don't know nothing about turkey and wilds, right?
They got stuffed on a running plan first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Turkey?
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's going to be caught.
To who?
Ashton Davis, your players.
Touchdown. Tyler
Lord.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game.
This nigga KD is the GOAT. Wow. This nigga Harden was ass. He get a pass though.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
I know. I said he gets a pass. Nigga still helped. Well, he didn't really help win the game, but you know, he was there. He was better than not playing. You know. Them shits. I paid $60 for mine. The new ones are $70. Oh yeah, that black and that purple jump, them shit's tough though. That purple jump tough.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Into a double team and it's
Bruh, come on, I'm selling right now.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Just a simple tap pass.
This nigga plays like fucking, I don't know.
Because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Nigga keep running end arounds like you're ass, bro. You're ass. I don't even give a damn if I don't get this breakout. I'm not about to lose to your bitch ass.
On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. from the 31. Wilson, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Here's Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Niggas way back there.
He's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And 1. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They rush the spawn.
Here, losing yardage to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, is it a shotgun? Wow.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
That's nasty. Bro ran on me. I didn't even see this guy.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
This nigga said a fumble, bruh. That is bullshit.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really pulling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to
That was me.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time.
the 7.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
To number 31. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be caught. Oh,
Go, Debo.
grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off on the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not...
That bitch don't look tough.
And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
There's things I need for this damn gun. What the hell? Cherry? Is it not cherry? Long shot?
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick 6.
What should be coming by from my spawn with?
Score the touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think they'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
For San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former
Camping in A.
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there. Eh? And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown. And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould.
All right, I'm going to get my breakout and smoke this nigga. Perfect.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to roll up very soon. Yes, sir. Just bought my fan. Got everything I needed.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
This nigga sucks. Oh my god, this shit is sad. I'm about to get this last touchdown. I'm about to get this last touchdown, Debo, and wrap this shit up, man.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the
I
area,
hear you, family.
an interception
I
can
really do.
result.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points
I was
at the
gonna
end of
rock
this
with you.
drive, that would feel disappointing.
He's up
Yo,
now
Mike.
80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a
You
first down.
If I was to Phil Mike in the ball, he's probably over there in there.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got it. Right there. 54.
Oh yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
54 Mike. I got one.
I'm in. I'm not on the other side. That's all.
Off the option, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and now allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
Go to B. Where are you going that way?
That one's going to wind up incomplete.
Drop on this.
Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
From the 2-yard line.
And he's in for the 49ers score.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL?
My boy Debo is a superstar, yes sir.
7 years, 4 touchdown passes. That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Niners 49.
Might have to go B way.
Seahawks 10. Robbie Gold.
You talking about?
Kickoff for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Y'all are dog shit, yes sir.
Nigga, we're the only 2.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On that last carry, here's 2nd and 7.
Oh man, he's coming around the spawn.
From the gun, Wilson going deep here for Bryant. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Them shits weren't in stock yet when I bought mine, so I just said fuck it and bought the regular white one.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I can only do so much.
Back to throw here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from that, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How did things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I can't join you. It says you're in the lobby.
Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
That's what's up.
It really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary. They dropped it off to
Food shopping today. Got a big thing of cheese balls.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw again is Wilson. Flushed out right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And the result here,
Double touch.
leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Football
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Follow me, Dad.
Now Myers for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here.
Follow me, bro. What's this?
Seahawks 17.
Bro followed me. That's crazy.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away.
Bitch thinks she fine. Using every filter in the motherfucking book. On top of makeup. You were ugly. You got big titties and you were ugly.
And died.
Tyler, your shit, your Warzone downloaded?
I never found a way to download it.
What?
I can't find the download. I can't find the.
Oh my god! All you have to do is go to. All you got to do is go to your library and download the shit from there, bro.
It keeps coming up as like it keeps saying like campaign multiplayer. It don't say Warzone. Bro.
You have to go to Warzone. That's the wrong one you're clicking on.
That's fine.
I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Of course.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm dealing with this love affair. It used to be this physical, and now it's too emotional for me.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert the third down there. 21 yards the play.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel
That nigga Pete Carroll's fucking shoulders look dumb as shit.